Well, welcome to the walk of the way in the desert, and this is day one. Today, we begin with the truth that changes everything, and that is the cross was not the end. For many, the cross represents closure, an ending, a sacrifice, a moment where something was finished, and yes, something was finished. But if we stop there, we miss the power that came next, because the cross breaks chains, but resurrection gives new life. So let's just sit with that for a moment. The cross is where burdens are lifted. It's where guilt is removed, and it's where forgiveness is made possible. But resurrection is where identity is reborn. It's where purpose awakens, and it's where life begins again, but not as it was before. You are not just someone who has been forgiven. You are someone who has been transformed. And that's a very different way of living. You see, it's easy to live as though we are still defined by what we've been saved from, our past, our mistakes, or our struggles. But resurrection calls us forward into something new. It says that you are no longer who you were. You are not bound by what you used to define you, and you are living from a new source of life. The cross says it is finished, but resurrection says it has begun. And that beginning often doesn't look like what we expect. Because here's the something that many people talk about. The desert often follows breakthrough. After moments of powerful change, clarity, or spiritual awakening, there can come a season that feels quiet, dry, even confusing. And you might expect celebration. Instead, you find yourself in stillness. You might expect ease, and instead you encounter challenge. And you wonder, did I miss something? Did I go wrong somewhere? But what if the desert is not a step backward? What if it's a step forward after resurrection? The desert is not where life ends. It's where new life is formed. It's where what was given to you in a moment is developed into something that can sustain you for a lifetime. And in the desert, identity is clarified, dependence is deepened, and strength is built quietly. The noise fades, so truth can become real. And if you're in a season right now where things feel dry or uncertain or stripped back, it doesn't mean that something is wrong. It might mean that something new has begun. So let's take a moment together. I want you to gently consider this question. What has ended in my life? And what is God starting? Maybe something has closed, like a chapter or a relationship, or a version of yourself. And maybe you've been grieving that ending. But could it be that this ending is not the full story? Could it be that resurrection is already at work quietly beneath the surface? You don't have to have all the answers today, and you don't have to understand the full picture. Just begin by being open to this. that what feels like an ending might actually be a beginning. As you move through today, carry this with you. You are not just someone who has been set free from something. You are someone who is being led into something new. And even if that path leads through the desert, you are not alone in it. There is purpose in it, there is formation in it, and there is life growing in places that you cannot yet see. This is day one of the walk of the way in the desert. Tomorrow we'll step into day two, led into the desert. So until then, walk gently, stay open, and trust the beginning.